lot here on the show about having the fun with food at parties, but we have learned from many Studio 5 entertaining experts over the years, it's what you do at the party that really makes it great in the end, especially when it comes to hosting a large group of very excited children. And I hear it now, room mothers everywhere giving a big sigh of relief. We have answered your cry with a ton of proven solutions in our Studio 5 Room Mothers Halloween party. And I'll clarify, not for room mothers, that would be fun, yes, but by room mothers for those cute kids. Studio 5 contributor Cari Stevenson has it all figured out. It's so great to see you. What do you think is the room mother's role when it comes to these modern day Halloween classroom parties?
Well, so I think the best, like the true room mother's like kind of in charge of organizing everything. So I think it's just that you need to kind of help facilitate everything, the time spent. You're like talking to the teacher saying, when is it? What is it? And then you're coordinating the group of the other moms that are going to help. So you don't need to do it on your own. Sometimes you're just the coordinator. There's times I haven't even actually helped in the party, but I've coordinated everything for the party.
Behind the scenes, behind the curtain.
For sure. So I think you just need that one point person.
What is your criteria for selecting classroom games?
Okay, so obviously fun. And then age appropriate, right? Because some kids do way better at other games than that. And I think you want to capture their attention. You want to make sure the game's not too long, not too short.
There's a balance there.
There's a balance there. And we'll go over that, but it's kind of a fine line, especially the age that you're working with.
Sure.
Older kids can do a little longer, younger kids, you got to be on your toes.
This one taps into the brain a little bit, but doesn't take away from the fun factor.
Yes. So, I mean, this is a classic memory game, right? We all love it. And I feel like this is great for like even preschool age to first grade, right? And so I am all about, there are amazing creative people out there. So these were free downloads.
Let's use those creative people.
Those. I love it, and I love it when people make them free. So these are Darlene, and where we got these will be up on your site. But these are just obviously an easy match, right? So these are great for younger kids. And I like the witch's hats. They're all witches' hats. So you have to find the witch hat match.
It would get a little trickier.
It's a little trickier for young kids, I feel like, because they're just like, I got a hat. Here's a hat. I got a match. And so this is great to try to find like the shape and the stripes, what matches a little bit more for some older kids.
And there's nothing like getting a kid engrossed in a good memory
game.
And
I like to kind of mix this, like maybe they're doing a memory game and they're playing another game. So I kind of have two groups playing two different games, and then it's quick.
All right.
It's really easy.
What are these witch fingers about?
So those witch fingers are so fun. So you gotta put them on all your fingers. Okay.
Don't mind if I do.
So this is the best, and this is again, I think this is really an all age game.
My nails haven't looked better in a month, and that actually is a true statement.
This is the perfect day to do it. So. Okay, you're gonna put these on all fingers. And obviously, the older kids get the like pressure in this. So you're gonna do like a minute to win it kind of game, right? Where you're gonna set the timer for a minute and they have to grab them off the table or the desk, which is hard, like anyways. And you're gonna have them grab these and try to see how many they can get in a minute. And then collect them, like in a little bowl. They can like throw them in a little bowl. It's hard.
It is hard.
And the younger they are, the harder it is. The older kids kind of get like, I can put a lot of pressure and grab that. And it's fun. So that's a really fun game. All ages can really do this, have a lot of fun
and
with
they get a hoot out of these witch fingers.
They get a hoot. And then I always like to have a little prize for whoever got the most. You know, that makes sense.
My mom taught kindergarten for many years, and one time I remember popping into her classroom around Halloween time, and she used these as reading fingers for all of her little kids. They were all pointing along, so multiple use for the witch fingers.
And it just, like, it makes it fun, right? They'll always remember that.
That was hard.
Like reading and making it fun.
All right, what's next?
Yeah. Okay, so let's see, the poison apples.
Yeah.
So this is one of those things that I feel like feels daunting. Okay, my friend Jamie introduced me to this, and I thought, I cannot believe you make caramel apples at school. You're crazy. So when she broke it down for me, best thing I've ever done.
Really?
I've done it for like the last 4 years.
Because I'm on the daunting side of the fence.
Like you're like, okay, so you're gonna buy your
messy.
Oh, so easy.
Okay.
So you're gonna buy your block of caramel at Orson Geeky, and a whole block usually does a classroom of like 30 apples.
Oh wow, okay.
So it's one block, and you're gonna melt it down in your crock pot. And so I set it like in the morning, kind of early, go to the little Halloween parade, turn it on low, and then kind of come back, because you gotta keep your caramel stirring so it doesn't burn.
Keep it moving.
But once it's kind of melted, it's good. Okay, and so you're gonna take your carameled apples.
Yes.
And I do all the prep work before. So I take the apple, I put the stick in it, and I let the kids kind of choose
They don't have to worry about that, little hands.
They don't have to worry about that. And then obviously I like these like foam plates or cup or bowls because the caramel doesn't stick to that. So they can pull out easy.
Okay.
Let them write their name on it, and then they know. So they come in, every age love this. I wouldn't do it like first grade to kindergarten. It's a little crazy.
Second grade and above?
But I think second grade above, and the older kids love it. And you know what? People don't really do caramel apples anymore.
Do they dip it themselves?
I let them dip it themselves. So
yeah?
This is still kind of hot. So the key is to kind of spoon over the caramel. So and this
really
is kind of cold a little bit.
Controlling it.
I'm controlling it still, but I'm letting them hold it. And
they think they're doing
it's
the ultimate mom trick.
And dip it. And then I always tell them, kind of, we're going to do this one fast, but kind of drag it up. And I always tell them, like, let it just drip, 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 till all that big goo glob comes on. Because that's where, like, they kind of, great, it's done. And then I kind of scoop that bottom kind of part off. They put it in there. It's great.
They go right in their labeled bowl.
They go in their labeled bowl. And so to make them kind of fun, so I do the poison apples with Pop Rocks.
Cute.
So you're gonna put Pop Rocks on the top of these, right while it's hot.
I'm so glad they still sell these.
Okay, they're so fun because as you cut and eat those Pop Rocks, they fizz in your mouth.
Yeah.
And so, you know, it creates that like
our
poison
caramel
apple.
was kind of cold.
And this caramel, it dries that fast. So I take it and just like push it all in.
Push it on.
Let the kids do all that. And then if they want to make a rotten apple, I do just gummy worms that they can put on. But what's great, they're dry quick. I put them in a bag for them, tie them up, they can take them home. It's great.
Love it. It's a take-home treat.
It's a take-home treat. It's healthy. Some teachers, I'll bring a knife, let them eat them in class.
Oh, cute.
It's great.
Okay, all right. Down front, we have kind of an activity game.
Yes, so this is a really fun game. So can we walk around here?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so this is these skeleton shooters.
Okay.
And so this is like every kid's dream, okay? Because you can't spit wads, right? So this is like the closest thing, okay? That you can do it. So this is all ages, and you can adjust how far they stand back. I like to sometimes do this in the hallway.
Okay.
You're gonna load it. You're gonna load your skeleton bone.
Q-tips into
a Q-tip.
Oh, your skeleton bone.
They're your skeleton bones, but they're your Q-tips. And you've got to have a big fat straw. Like none of those skinny straws. So you
like
need
a Maverick straw.
A Maverick straw.
Okay.
So you're gonna take that and you're just gonna shoot it and try to get it in the cauldron.
Ready?
It's hard.
That would be
how
fun.
It is?
That would be fun.
As they shoot those, the older kids especially get really intense.
I bet.
And then if they make it, I'll just give them a card of like points. Like you had 10, you made the 20, let them collect those, add them up and turn it into me for a prize.
That would be fun at a family party even.
It's so
Adults
fun
get
anywhere you go. It's a really fun activity.
Skeleton shooters. Okay, what's happening right here?
Okay, so this is a touch and fill. And so
I hate these.
I know, right?
I hate them.
So
kids love them.
definitely not a younger kid thing, right? Because they cry. They don't get the like that it's pretend. So this is our hearts.
I'm gonna try to see. I didn't even cheat. Is it tomatoes?
It's tomatoes.
It's squishy.
Skilled tomatoes, right?
Okay.
So like you're gonna put your bowl in there of like all of your stuff.
Here's your hearts, people.
And so all of these are packing boxes from Home Depot. Okay, 75 cents a packing box. And so I'll line up 6 of these. Yeah. And have all different things in here. Here's your brain, in here. And just cut out the top, put it in butcher paper. Can you tell what that is?
No, what is it?
Cauliflower.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I don't like those.
And it's great if it's hot. You can get that cauliflower kind of hot and warm. Okay. It makes doesn't that cauliflower just make a good braid? I put it in water like a little bit to kind of make it that. So tons of different ideas. Noodles for guts. You can use, I love to use dish soap for like slime, like a green dish soap.
To give this look factor. About a minute left, 2 more quick ideas.
Okay,
what's this?
So this is a really fun Mad Libs idea. So you buy these books, and these were $1 or $3 maybe in the dollar section, spot, whatever, at Target, okay? So this is like a Mad Libs, and I let them go and add on as we change groups. So some of them might be a fill-in. The older kids can write, and then I'll be like, okay, time up, move it to the left. And they have to move it and continue the scary story.
Oh, cute.
And so they continue it on. Yeah. And it is so fun. And then I let the teachers read it at the end of class, like while they're having a little snack, whatever.
So it's an add-on story.
They love it.
Okay.
They love it.
And finally, Mr. Bones over here, what's his role?
This is good for like the photo prop kind of thing.
Okay.
So instead of doing like the faces and things like that, so you get to dress it up. Bring all your costumes.
Oh, look, you're dressed up in.
And you're gonna change them out. I dressed Harry Potter today. You could put cowboy hats, whatever. And you're gonna let girls, boys, whatever that group is, dress it up, and then take their picture with Mr. Skeleton.
Nice.
So it puts a good, fun way on, you know, the photo booth kind of idea.
Digital cameras make that so easy
Exactly.
these days. Cari,
And
you've done it. You've done it 10 times over. Great activities for that upcoming Halloween Room Mothers Party. Hopefully you feel the relief now as we've spelled out the ideas and the plans for you. We appreciate it. Thanks again.